then he said that it was the best birthday he's had, and he wanted to get back at Kelly for
We have problems that we're trying to solve right now. We have issues such as climate change happening, we have drought, and we want to make sure that we can extract sustainably, but also see that we're doing it where we're environmentally conscious of what we're doing. So to think about that, who is going to do that? Who is going to put forth their time to figure out solutions, and how many people are going to want to address those issues head on?
constantly bugging you during high school. So, we had a laugh about it and both agreed that Kelly got what she deserved. I thought a little.
Fairbanks, 150, 10-7, Pamela.
150. What do you want them to jump on?
That's all for today. Changing.
Simple. City 12B26, what's the descriptors for the RO of this vehicle?
Semi. White male, 5'9", 180, black and brown, black male. Correction. He's a black male.
1097.
Affirmative.
By now, and I thought that she would have let it go. Well, the drama she showed when I announced my engagement. You know what? During my wedding, it obviously shows that she holds a grudge. I don't judge her for having a shoot.
Good afternoon. Officer Nichols, Norfolk Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is the light flashing in the front. Do you know about that?
Yes.
Is it like a custom thing? And we can't have any flashing lights out the front, okay? You got your license, registration, proof of insurance on you?
My light's not flashing though.
The light bar in the front is flashing back and forth.
It's just going side to side. I looked up the rules.
Yeah, it's flashing side to side. We can't have that.
But I looked up the rules.
Okay. You got your license, registration, proof of insurance on you?
But why do I need to provide that?
Huh?
Why do I need to provide that?
Yes.
For what reason?
Huh?
For what reason?
Because I'm investigating. That's an investigatory stop is what we're doing right now. So, if you just give me your license, registration, proof of insurance, we can get through it. We can be done quick, okay?
But I want to understand. I'm not harassing anyone.
You cannot have a flashing light on the front that is flashing, moving back and forth like that.
Can you look up the law for that?
I will. License, registration, proof of insurance first.
Can you look up? I would like to see the law.
Okay. Once I get your license, registration, and proof of insurance, I'll come back and explain to you and tell you what code it is, okay?
Why can't you give me the code first?
Because I don't know the code off the top of my head.
But you want a traffic stop? You can look it up. Can you not?
I can't, and I'm not going to go back to my car until I have your license, registration, and proof of insurance.
But you have nothing. Is this your supervisor?
No, this is a ride-along.
What, is he part of your department?
No, he's not. He is simply riding along with me right now. So, just license, registration, proof of insurance, so we can go get done with this.
But I just really don't understand why.
Okay, I know you don't understand why, but...
Because I looked up laws, and you know how long I had this? I had this light on for a while.
Okay.
Is this your supervisor?
Huh?
Is this your supervisor?
No, this is not my supervisor. This is another officer.
Can I talk to your supervisor?
I'm not going to call a supervisor out here for this simple issue we could just be done with if you give me your license, registration, and proof of insurance, sir.
But then I have the laws with me. And
You
I
have the
looked
laws
up,
with you?
Yes.
I do too. And if I could get your license, registration, proof of insurance, we could be done with this, man. It's that simple.
Oh my gosh, I really don't understand. Like, is it?
You are currently detained because I'm investigating what's going on. I'm asking you to ID
But I'm
yourself.
not acting.
By law, you
but I'm
have
not
to
acting.
identify yourself.
You sure about that?
I'm 100% sure about that. So,
So, can I talk to the supervisor?
I'm not going to call a supervisor for this. So,
Why?
you can either give me your license, registration, proof of insurance, or I will have you step out of the vehicle and I will identify you, okay? I'm trying to work with you here. Work with me.
So you gonna put me under arrest?
I'm not going to put you under arrest. I'll detain you until I've ID'd you.
Why? What is the purpose, man? Oh my gosh. Well, under the threat of arrest, I'll do it, man. But I would like to speak to your supervisor.
You can call Norfolk Police Department and speak to a supervisor. I don't
But
think I have one right now.
I'm pretty sure. Give me a watch commander.
Here, I'll let you speak to this other officer.
So, I'm the OIC tonight, which puts me in the supervisory position. So what seems to be the problem?
I need to look up my insurance.
Okay, perfect.
But I would still like to speak to the supervisor.
I am the supervisor. I'm the OIC tonight.
I'm not
There-
sure. I'm not sure why I'm getting stopped right now.
I don't know either. I just arrived on scene. And
What's his name and badge number?
His name?
What's your
is-
name and badge number?
My name's Officer Kerner. My badge number is 123.
Okay. And what's his name and badge
His
number?
name is Officer Nicholson. His badge number is 125.
All right. So I have lights on. I've looked up the law
Okay.
beforehand. Before you put the lights on, I made sure I had it on.
You made sure you had what? I'm sorry.
I was able to put these lights on.
Okay.
I use my lights periodically throughout the day,
Okay.
and I've went by state troopers, everybody, a lot of people since I had these lights on.
Okay.
So I'm not sure why I'm getting stopped right now.
So I'm not sure either because I didn't notice the lights on the front of this thing. However, if he said that they're in some way, shape, or form not compliant to the Alaska statute, that's the reason why he's pulling you over.
But
It's
I
not to
looked
say
at-
you're getting
I
a
looked-
citation or
I looked at
anything?
the statute.
Okay. He can also provide you a statute, like he can print one out for you that can show you the exact statute that he believes that you're in violation of. Again, you're making this into a kind of a big deal, and it's really probably something that he more than likely was going to give you a warning for, and
But
then
did
show
it-
you the statute. Okay. So in any case, what he needs and what we need, because it is a lawful stop, is your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance. Okay, so those are 3 things that we need on a lawful stop. Again, we don't need to escalate it any further than that.
You cannot have a flashing light on the front, and that is flashing, moving back and forth like that.
Can you look up the law for that?
I will. License, registration, proof of insurance first.
Can you look up? I would like to see the law.
Okay. Once I get your license, registration, and proof of insurance, I'll come back and explain to you and tell you what code it is. Okay?
Why can't you give me the code first?
Because I don't know the code off the top of my head.
But you want a traffic stop? You can look it up. Can you not?
I can't, and I'm not going to go back to my car until I have your license, registration, and proof of insurance.
But you have nothing. Is this your supervisor?
No, this is a ride-along.
What, is he part of your department?
No, he's not. He is simply riding along with me right now. So just license, registration, proof of insurance, so we can go get done with this.
But I just really don't understand why.
Okay, I know you don't understand why, but
Slippery. Still pretty close to that road.
You have, right? Alright, perfect. And then if you could just get the insurance, you can pull it up on your phone, that works for me as well, okay? Alright, we'll be back with you here shortly. If you want to roll your window up, stay warm you can, okay?
So he's got a white light bar in the front
Okay.
that goes back and forth flashing.
Okay.
So I pulled him over for having a flashing light in the front, and he does not agree.
Definitely doesn't agree. What you can do is find the statute and print it for him, because like he's very, very adamant that that's not the thing.
I told him.
Roll your window up and stay warm you can, okay?
So he's got a white light bar in the front that goes back and forth flashing.
Okay.
So I pulled him over for having a flashing light in the front.
Okay. He definitely doesn't agree. What you can do is find the statute and print it for him, because like he's very, very adamant that that's not the thing.
I told him I had no problem doing that.
You know what I do when people get adamant about that?
What's that?
I do the best thing possible and provide them the statute in the form of a citation.
that is also the case. He, in any case, and me, Nicholson, that's entirely up to you how you want to handle that. One way or the other, he probably needs to be provided some form of proof that he's violating a statute. I didn't notice I drove by it. Oh, is it? Okay, I just didn't notice it.
I mean, I had no problem doing that, and then
You know what I do?
I mean, am I wrong? That is a flashing light in the front of the vehicle.
Absolutely a violation.
Okay.
Because if it is strobing or whatever it's doing in the front, that's simulating what a police officer's vehicle is doing as well. So
he's got a good license and all that.
I just called myself OIC and put myself in a supervisory position.
That's fine.
I was like, just because he was not, he was done with Nicholson at that point. So I was like,
I was about ready to have him step out.
I know. I thought we could verbal judo our way to at least get him to ID himself, and then he was done with Nicholson at that point. So I was like,
I was about ready to have him step out.
I know.
Until we could ID him.
I thought we could verbal judo our way to at least get him to ID himself.
Absolutely. Good call.
So he's working on insurance now. Whether or not he shows that may be another thing.
Perfect. 64, 6, 5, if you can help. 10-4, 1, 8, 4.
Is he the RO?
Yeah.
Good, because I just had the 92 locate for the RO.
Negative. He's on a different ID at approximately 285 Bridge. I'm calling him on 21 now. I think he's out there with a different officer now.
It seems like an odd place to like take a stand, as on like a strobing light. I don't know.
Yeah.
He swears like he's like, I read the statute, and I was like, well, if you read it carefully, you're in violation of it. Again, I didn't quite catch what it looked like.
613.
He swears like he's like, I read the statute, and I was like, well, if you read it carefully, you're in violation of it. Again, I didn't quite catch what it looked like on the front.
Like this.
Oh, like Kit, like the Knight Rider type of thing? Oh, okay. Yeah, so that definitely, and you can mention it kind of emulates what lights do on a police vehicle as well. I mean,
it's a flashing white light. Yes. It's a series of flashing white lights in front of you.
Alright, I'm gonna go contact him about his insurance.
Alright. I'll be right up there. I was just going to throw that in a Word doc and start printing it.
You find it? What's that? Oh, that's alright. I mean, insurance is kind of the big one for us. If you find that one. Officer Nicholson here would like to talk to you quick.
Hey. So I looked it up, and I'm going to print it out for you. It's Alaska Administrative Code 04.145 regarding the flashing lights and stuff, okay? I'm going to print it out for you. So, yeah, I do. I've stopped vehicles for flashing lights before that are driving on the road. If it's like a mail truck like you're saying, and they're stopping at each mailbox and doing in the course of their work, I don't pull them over. But when I see people like plow trucks or whatnot driving around on the roads with their lights flashing with no reason, I absolutely pull them over. Are you still working on that insurance? Okay, all right, just let me know when you got it. Okay, all right, just let me know when you got it.
Spicy.
Still being spicy?
Oh, yeah. Nicholson over here going to do him a big solid.
Really? What do you mean?
I said, you're doing him a big solid.
Educated?
Education.
Education in the form of citing?
He might get it. He's still in the process of trying to get online for his insurance. So I'm going to guess he doesn't have proof of insurance.
What about registration?
He doesn't have registration. He said he couldn't find it.
Okay.
I mean, everybody handles these a little different. I will let Tyler make his own call on what he wants to do on this.
What would you do?
Well, I know what I would do. There would be several citations being issued right now.
Good. I'm glad we're under the same the wavelength there.
Generally, again, like, it's educational. Obviously, like, he's misinformed, but
and this way he gets to go to court and he gets to have it spelled out to him by
that's
the
true.
judge.
And I mean, yeah, generally, like, I'll make that very clear to somebody as well, that, like, you know, you can have a judge explain this to you. That is the third option. Or you can just fight it. That also has a judge help in the process.
What would you do?
Well, I know what I would do.
What would you do?
There would be several citations being issued right now.
Good. I'm glad we're under the same wavelength here.
Generally, again, like, it's educational. Obviously, like, he's misinformed. But
And this way he gets to go to court and he gets to have it spelled out to him by the judge.
True. And I mean,
4038, 1060.
generally, like, I'll make that very clear to somebody as well, that, like, you know, you can have a judge explain this to you. That is the third option. Or you can just fight it. That also has a judge help in the process. This breeze. It's not that cold, but the breeze is just biting into me.
Oh, you know what? We should drive by the telephone pole that was snapped into.
That's where we were gonna go until I saw this.
Really?
Oh, okay.
That was the plan.
I noticed you were.
Was that the Tasman's DUI? Is that the one? Oh, okay.
That was the plan. I noticed you were.
Was that the Tasman's DUI? Is that the one? Oh, okay.
You should follow us over there to see what it was.
She said he blew, or like PBT'd at like a .081.
Yep.
I was like, whew!
Yep.
That's about as close as I've ever seen on a PBT.
Is that the guy that the chief sent the email out for a guy that charges were not filed at this time? Is that him?
The Tasman's DUI?
Yeah.
I believe so, because she was saying something about it last night when she came on show.
Why the fuck they didn't file charges?
I can't remember what she said. It had something to do with PC.
Oh, really? She
Yeah.
looked into it?
Can you 21 me real quick?
Yeah.
More PC fucking
I don't know. I mean, especially when you have like damage to state property, the vehicle's like, that's the same thing as any VID. All of the VIDs have stuck. So I don't know.
Alright, sorry. 1070.
1078.
I wonder why the fuck they didn't file charges.
I can't remember what she said. It
No,
had
wait,
something to do with PC.
Oh, really? She looked into
Yeah,
it?
probably.
Can you 21 me real quick?
What more PC do you fucking need?
I don't know. I mean, especially when you have like damage to state property, the vehicle's like, that's the same thing as any VID. And all of the VIDs have stuck.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Alright, sorry. 1070.
1078.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put on some gloves because my hands are freezing. I'll be right back.
It's enough PC for a judge to issue a warrant, but it's not enough PC for you to fucking charge DUI.
Got a hole in my glove. It's not gonna help.
I don't know how you survive the winter with those.
These? They do okay. It's that 20 below, 20 below stuff is generally a little bit much, but like these, I can actually feel my cuffs and my glove or my gun and taser. And I can't.
My hands might be too small. I don't know.
These are pretty good.
I mean, there's
These
still,
things are like just essentially all they are is like a blocker of cooties to my gloves or to my hands.
These I like them because they do have that.
Did you get those at Costco?
No, REI.
REI. I saw a pair of Outdoor Research.
At Costco?
Yeah, similar to those. And they might have been thicker though. Every now and again, Costco gets like name brand stuff into there. I had a super nice North Face jacket in there the other day. I was tempted to buy like $20 for one of those like poofy down jackets.
Okay.
I think that's like a $200 jacket.
Yeah. had their clothes, it seems like that was like really good deals on.
Yeah. We've gone to buying the kids stuff over there.
Yeah.
Because it's
Because you can
reasonable.
buy like a entire like outfit
Do you know
for
what Keith
a
Jackson
quarter
is in
of what
his
you pay
20s or
anywhere
50s?
else.
Yeah, and generally it's like decent quality stuff too. That's not falling apart immediately.
Is he
And
eating
for
or
two
writing?
possibilities, both out of North
Nice.
Pole, both with
He's
history that's the same
he's
residence.
having a rough time.
I'm
I
not
think
sure
there's a
which
little
one it is.
96 stuff going on.
Okay, we're all sent back with you in dispatch.
He's freaking out a little bit.
Sure, at 63 and 64, we held post.
Beautiful timing for the OIC to show up. Because I was not going to call LT or
I
anybody.
just made that position up.
He's having a rough time. I think there's a little 96 stuff going on. He's freaking out a little bit.
Sure, at 63 and 64, we held post.
Beautiful timing for the OIC to show up. Because I was not going to call LT or
I just made that position up. Again, sometimes that second officer, it's like the good cop, bad cop, right? So you just, I just worked.
If you do not give me your ID,
Right.
I'm going to pull you out of this vehicle and ID you. And you're like, hi, I'm Officer.
I just come in, hey, ho, good neighbor, can we just get that ID off you? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
If I was the supervisor, and he's
He was like,
no,
who's that? I was like, that's a ride along. He goes, so he's not affiliated with your department? I was like, right now, no. He's like,
Abe was appreciative of that, so he didn't have to get involved. Him and his thin blue line hat, though, that's what did it
It
again.
is not a thin blue line hat. And it was the same thing when I had just a straight up blue hat with the Gears of War emblem on it.
Uh-huh.
And the real reason I don't like that is just because it gets like
It
big
gets
old
poofy.
freaking poofy at the top, and I hate that. I like my hats to be down so up to my head.
Right. Well, that's me, too. This one tends to, like, I find that my police logo wraps its way around my head. Like, I don't know how this thing spins so much, but somehow, like, it spins.
Yep.
Again, sometimes that second officer, it's like the good cop, bad cop, right? So you just.
here I am. I'm like, if you do not give me your ID, I'm going to pull you out of this vehicle and ID you. And you're like, hi, I'm Officer Corner OIC. How are you doing today, sir?
I just come in, hey, ho, good neighbor, can we just get that ID off you? Oh, thanks, man.
Kept asking if I was the supervisor, and
He was like,
no.
who's that? I was like, that's a ride along. He goes, so he's not affiliated with your department? I was like, right now, no, he's a ride along.
Abe was appreciative of that, so he didn't have to get involved. Give him his thin blue line hat, though. That's what did
It
it.
is not a thin blue line hat. And it was the same thing when I had just a straight up blue hat with the Gears of War emblem on it. And the real reason I don't like that is just because it like gets like a big old freaking poop at the top, and I hate that. I like my hats to be down so much to my head.
Right. Well, that's me too. This one tends to like, I find that the police logo wraps its way around my head. Like, I don't know how this thing spins so much, but somehow, like, it's spinning.
But yeah, I don't like that hat just because of that. And then the outcome's the same. People are looking at me the same. They're like, recognize me just
I've got it's super warm. 50 below, the thing is like amazing. I cannot hear a lip out of that hat because it's got like a weird lining that like kind of scratches on your ears, and so you're just hearing this in your ear, and I'm like, this is the worst hat.
I don't know
I
if I
paid
could
more
do
money
that.
for that hat than I paid for anything.
It's a flower hat?
Flower. Yeah, flower makes it's like a knitted hat. It's like this, just thicker and nicer. It doesn't say please or anything on it. It's like kind of prefer. They have this hat as a kid.
Is it
Code 4.
just black? See, my next move is to get like one of the like green and red like with pot leaves on it. that's my
That
next.
would definitely do it. My next move is like the Sydney hat. Like I want the full on AST trooper hat. That's
But yeah, I don't like that hat just because of that. And then The outcome's the same. People are looking at me the same. They're like,
I'll give you, Abe, I've got the perfect hat for you. I have a blower, a $50 blower hat that I bought when I was in Anchorage. It's super warm, 50 below. The thing is like amazing. I cannot hear a lick out of that hat because it's got like a weird lining that like kind of scratches on your ears, and so you're just hearing this in your ear, and I'm like, this is the worst hat. I paid more money for that hat than I paid for anything. Blower. Yeah, blower makes it's like a knitted hat. It's like this, just thicker and nicer.
oh,
It doesn't say police or anything on it, which I kind of preferred. I got this hat as a gift, but
is it? Just black. See, my next move is to get like one of those like green and red, like with pot leaves on it. that's
that would definitely do it. My next move is like the Sydney hat. Like I want the full-on AST trooper hat, man. Like that's my next move. Those are nice hats. Plus, it's very Alaskan. I feel like.
Of course, you still look like a cop in that because it's a cop hat.
Yeah, true enough. But I mean, like most people, you know.
People don't have those.
Most people don't. Yeah. But it doesn't have like a badge or it doesn't say anything on it. Well, this guy's gonna be so spicy. Sounds like a winner. I would hope at this point that he found it.
I have to get 4. I already got 2.
You'll have 3 total. Yes.
I just print it. Print the new insurance right now, and then you can always void it.
Just hand it to him. Right
because at this point, like the stop's getting long, and he's gonna start getting pissed. Those are nice hats. Plus, it's very Alaskan. I feel like.
Of course, you still look like a cop in that because it's a cop hat.
Yeah. I mean, like most people.
Yeah, people don't have those.
Most people don't. It doesn't have like a badge, or it doesn't say anything. Those guys are just so spicy.
I'm about to go ask him if he's got insurance.
Like a winner. I would hope at this point that it's
You get 4. Or what do you got? 2? I'm about to get 3.
He will have 3 total. He has the unauthorized light.
I just print it. Print the new insurance right now, and then you can always void it.
Just hand it to him right there.
Because at this point, like, this stop's getting long, and he's going to start getting pissed.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law just bought a new Cummins Ram like that. $93,000 is what they paid out the door for a truck. Just a freaking work truck. $93,000. I was like, when did trucks like get that insane? I refuse. I refuse to buy anything that expensive ever.
You're a liar.
Huh?
You're a liar.
Oh, heck no. I will not.
I've witnessed you buy houses more expensive than that.
A house, which appreciates in value. I will spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on something that appreciates in value.
Yeah.
A truck, like you lose $20,000 the second that thing leaves the lot.
Yeah. $100,000 for
That's why I refuse to have children. Cost too much.
The depreciation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just think of the write-offs.
They do not make up.
Yeah.
They do not make up.
I say you'd be the first person ever made money.
Kids, I have so many write-offs. Lose money daily. My brother-in-law just bought a new Cummins Ram like that. $93,000 is what they paid out the door for a truck. Just a freaking work truck. $93,000. I was like, when did trucks like get that insane? I refuse to buy anything that expensive ever.
You're a liar.
Huh?
You're a liar.
Oh heck no, I will not.
I've witnessed you buy houses more expensive.
A house, which appreciates in value. I will spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on something that appreciates in value, but a truck, like you lose 20 grand the second that thing leaves the lot.
Yeah, $100,000 for dollars. That's why I refuse to have children. It costs too
Depreciation. Just think of the write-offs.
They do not make up for.
I was lied to. Becoming a parent, I was like, I'll have 4 kids. I have so many write-offs. Lose money daily.
$1,000 a year.
I know. It's like it definitely doesn't even touch it. I mean, I told my daughter the other day, I was like, I'm gonna bill you for like mental anguish. Like, I'm gonna go to freaking therapist now for all the stuff that those kids put us through. Well, this will be fun. I'm just here for the party. Yes.
04.
145. So, go ahead and take these from me. So right there, that first citation is the one for the flashing light. It's 2 points on your license, $60 total.
It's not flashing.
It is.
That your lights are flashing.
Let me explain to you, okay? It is flashing. So, you got 3 options. You can plead no contest and pay. A second option is to request traffic court, and the third option is have a judge explain it to you. If you do think you are correct, you can request the traffic court and we'll go to traffic court. So that's the proof of registration to be carried. Since you didn't have proof of your registration, you did receive another citation for that, and it has the same 3 options on it, okay? Do you have any other questions for me?
What's your supervisor name? Your actual supervisor?
Sergeant Pergandy. P-E-R-G-A-N-D-E.
Should I get B?
P-E-R-G-A-N.
Alright. No, it won't.
It'd be fun for me.
It's fun for both of you until I get wound up in traffic court. Like, you're on it.
Then it'll still be.
That's Mr. Jones. Yeah, I know. So, okay. Let me hand you these. He is the supervisor. Would you like him to hand these to you? Is that proof of insurance? Okay, hold on, let me check. Okay, so first citation is the one for the flashing light. It's 2 points on your license, $60 total, surcharge 20. It is flashing.
Your lights are flashing.
Let me explain to you, okay? It is flashing. So you got 3 options. You can plead no contest and pay it. Second option is to request traffic court, and the third option is have a judge explain it to you. If you do think you are correct, you can request the traffic court and we'll go to traffic court. So that's the proof of registration to be carried. Since you didn't have proof of your registration, you did receive another citation for that, and it has the same 3 options on it, okay? Do you have any other questions for me? Sergeant Pergandy. P-E-R-G-A-N-D-E. P-E-R-G-A-N-D-E. All right, once I turn my lights off, you'll be good to go. Have a good rest of your day.
Super Outback 1097 expiring October 2025.
Dude, get out of here, please.
4.
He's not gonna get out of here. We're gonna get.
Oh, wait, code 4B.
Is there an accident up there?
There's an ambulance up there, at least. I can't think it's an ambulance.
All right, we're just gonna get out of here. Okay. because I don't want to be sitting here with him, with all these other people.
Well, he's sitting there. Nose deep in his phone.
Alright, once I turn my lights off, you're good to go ahead for the rest of your day. Okay.
DE. Alright, once I turn my lights off, you're good to go. Have a good rest of your day.
And this fucker took my damn driver's license.
An automated voice messaging system.
Thank you for calling the North Pole Police Department. For an emergency...
Dispatch.
Yes, I still haven't heard from Officer Tyler Dickerson yet. And he's, at this point, he's holding up my movement about my day.
So, officers go on emergencies before they handle the most emergent call first, okay?
This is emergency. I cannot go about my day.
I understand. All I can do is relay the message to him. I don't have control over the officer, sir.
Well, I'm gonna call back and...
Thank you for calling the North Pole Police Department. For an emergency or to make police...
Dispatch.
Yes, I still haven't heard from Tyler Dickerson as of yet.
Okay.
There you go, Mr. Jones.
Thank you.
Do you
So,
have any-
I have a question.
No worries.
I read over your regulation, your statute, and I'm still not understanding how my lights is in the wrong here.
Because it's flashing back and forth. That's the issue.
It's not flashing.
Okay, each individual LED on that bar has to turn on and off to make that pattern go back and forth. So that is flashing coming on and off. That is the issue, okay? But, like I said, man, if you request to have traffic court, we'll go and a judge will explain it all, okay?
We will have traffic court, so
Okay.
we'll be sure.
Alright, have a good night.